Hi and Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back once again to Technology Information Channel. Today in this video I am going to explain the complete wiring diagram of the PSO 600 power command. That's the another model of the power commands which is name is PowerStart. Okay, this is the PSO 600. This have two models in this categories, PSO 500 and PSO 600. It's very close to each other, but a little difference of the display. Okay, a 500 is a little small in a display and 600 is a little large size of. Okay, so let's get started uh, without wasting your time to explain the complete wiring diagram of the PSO 600. Okay, first of all we are going a little overview of the front panel. As you can see here, we have some indication lights, some buttons and setup. Okay, as you can see, first of all, if you are want to enter in a parameter setting and editor display, you need to press the start button and OK button at once simultaneously for 2-3 seconds. Okay, then you will be automatically enter in a editor parameter modes. Okay, as you can see here, we have some left and right, some indications light, as you can see, running, remote start and test active. Okay, and the right side shutdown and warning. Okay, what's mean by this lights? As you can see, you can understand with the name of this indication light. Running means if the green light is on, this means generator is in a running condition. Okay, as you can see, the remote start, that means if this light is on, that means generator is running in remote start. Okay, and test active. Okay, as you can see, test active means the generator tested and activation, or the test activation is okay. You can check by the test active from this indication light. Okay, and also the right side, as you can see, shut down. That means when the engine is shut down, this light is turning on. Okay, and the remain light is goes to turning off, which is the left side. Okay, the right side, as you can see, the warning light. If we have some warning indication, this light be turning on or sometime blinking. Okay, after that, as you can see, we have four button in the down arrow side. As you can see, one is manual. We can start the generator manually by pressing this button and then green button. Okay, and we can also stop the generator by the red button, pressing red button. Okay, and as you can see, if we want to run our generator in auto mode, as you can see, the blue button, that's the blue button. All button have indicator light when activated. Okay, uh, when we want to run our generator in auto mode to connect with the AMF controller, we only simply click the blue button. When our grid system is goes off, the generator sense the no power and generator start automatically. Okay, this is the complete display overview. So let's move to the wiring diagram of this controller. As you can see here, we have some fault codes on the display. You can take the screenshot of this fault codes. As you can see, oil pressure OORH 135 is file code, and oil pressure OORL. As you can see, 141 oil pressure, low oil pressure 143, coolant temperature OORH 144. This is the generator setting controller. As you can see, we have on the back side of the uh, is auto start. As you can see here, we have some TBs. The TB name is mentioned with the detail. As you can see, J12 CT connectors, pin number 1. Okay, as you can see, TB15 tool connector, pin number 1, and also TB J16 engine connector pin number 1. Okay, all start from the pin number 1 to this side to the end. Okay, as you can see, you take another screenshot for if you're doing the wiring of this controller auto start. Okay, as you can see, and this J12 J12, as you can see, this one, this is our CT connector. Okay, here as you can see our J12 connector. Sorry, this is our J16 connector, have 12 pins. Okay, as you can see here, J16 coolant temperature sensor input, battery charging, alternators, warning light connection, starter output low side, fuel shut off, hold coil low side, battery negative, and chassis ground. And some point is empty. 6 and 8, 7 and 8 is empty, not in use. And also as you can see, the J16 pin number 9, oil pressure sender input, starter disconnect input, and also the common and ground. Okay, as you can see, the last one J1612, 10 ampere fuse battery plus. Okay, this is we are explained the J16 connector, which have 12 pins. Okay, as you can see here the detail J16. Okay, now let's move to the CT connector. Okay, J12, this is our J12. Okay, as you can see, the top we have six pins in this, and a J12, as you can see, J12 pin number 1 is CT input, J12 pin number 2 and CT2 input, pin number 3 CT3, pin number 4 CT1 common, CT2 common, CT3 common. Okay, and also as you can see here J22, where is our J22? As you can see here, this is all the AC inputs. Okay, as you can see J22. Okay, let's move to the J22. Okay, as you can see here, this is our J22. Okay, J22 1 is Gen 3 phase and 1 neutral input. As you can see here, between these pins and the utility voltage connectors has TB7. This connector is black on in color. Connector and mapping detail are the follow. Okay, as you can see here, this one TB71, TB72, TB73, TB74, util V1, V2, V3, and neutral. Okay, let's move to the another connector. As you can see here, is we have TB16. Okay, as you can see, this is our TB16. Customer input 2, utility circuit breaker feedback. Customer input 3, genset circuit breaker feedback, and also the utility circuit breaker. Okay, as you can see, read all the connector pins TB16. Okay, this is our TB16. Okay, TB16 have also 12 pins. Okay, and the last one, as you can see, the TB16 pin 7, this is our remote start input, and the TB1611 is emergency stop. Okay, and the TB16 is normally close. The last one is J31. As you can see, here is our J31. Okay, which is used for the fuel level control. Okay, as you can see here, J31 is normally close, and J31 pin number 2 is fused battery plus, and 3 is normally close, and also the fuel level sensor input 4 to 20 milliamperes acceptable. Okay, this is the complete wiring diagram of this controller. Okay, so I hopefully to understand to watch this complete video. If you have further any question, please write comment below in comment section. If you required this wiring PDF, I will give you this wiring diagram PDF sending through by my Gmail. Please write in a comment your Gmail. I will send you this diagram. Thanks for watching. See you all next time. Goodbye.